Okay, so editor font weight. This controls the weight of the font, and by default this is set to normal, which I think is 300, same thing. But with this particular font, the font is light, right? So with this particular font, I want to set it to 600 so that it's a little more readable and it has more contrast. And contrast is important. And font weight changes the contrast a little bit. So if it has a little bit more weight, more thickness to it, it's just easier to read. I think 600 for this font is particularly is perfectly fine, but there's other improvements that we will make, particularly the syntax highlighting, so it will become even better. My recommendation is to find a good balance. So, I mean, if you spend hours and hours looking at code, you want to have you want to strike a balance between the font that you have here and the font and the text that you have on the rest of your editor. Particularly, it's important that the code, which is the place you look at most, has good contrast, right? And the font is not too small so that you're kind of squinting your eyes. That's not good for your vision. So I think that with this particular font, a font size of 14 pixels and a font weight of 600 is just right. So that's my recommendation to you.